everybody. Happy Monday. So, Sherry's the only one excited. Happy Monday. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Segra Stadium. My name is Victoria Huggins. I'm the Manager of Community and Media Relations here for the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, and we are so thrilled and humbled to have you here for this very special occasion here for our city and for our community. As you can see behind me, you're kind of getting a very exclusive sneak peek that not everybody is getting to see because our Woodpeckers are back. They're on the field practicing. Yes, give them a big round of applause. It's only been 600, give or take, and change days since baseball's been at Segra Stadium, so we're slightly excited. If you don't have tickets yet to join us for our 2021 season, I highly encourage that you go ahead and get that done because opening day is sold out and we have limited tickets available. Very exciting. Very limited tickets available for the rest of the opening homestand. So I highly encourage you before you leave today, stop by the team store in our front office and secure those seats. You're not going to want to miss it. We're so grateful that we have such a wonderful partnership with the city of Fayetteville and with Cumberland County, and we cannot wait to extend our partnership even further as we move into 2021 and bring even more positivity and economic development to our community. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the chairman of the board, Mr. Brian Pierce. And go Woodpeckers.
Thank you, Victoria. So, good afternoon. I'm Brian Pierce. I'm one of the vice presidents of Kafer Valley Health System and currently the chairman of the board of directors for the Greater Fayetteville Chamber. I welcome you to our press conference to introduce and to welcome our new CEO and president of the Greater Fayetteville Chamber. We really appreciate you taking your time from your busy schedules today to attend this, and particularly our business leaders and our political leaders who are among us. Now, there's no way I could run down the entire list, but there are a few people that have been particularly helpful to the chamber recently and through this process that I want to make sure that we recognize. Our Mayor, Mitch Colvin, Mayor Pro Tem Kathy Jansen, who actually sat on some of the panels and helped us interview. City Manager Doug Hewitt, I don't know if he made it in. Yep, Doug's at the back. Thank you, Doug. The Chairman of the County Commissioners, Charles Evans, I'm not sure if he made it. Glenn Adams, the Vice Chair, who also helped us with the interview panel. Amy Cannon, the County Manager, and then Colonel Scott Pence, who is the Fort Bragg Garrison Commander. I really want to say a special thank you also to the Fayetteville Woodpeckers for allowing us to use Segra Stadium for this event. And I really look forward to being here. I do have some of those tickets for next Tuesday, and I'm anxiously awaiting when they say play ball. Since 1899, the Greater Fayetteville has been active in advocating and promoting for local businesses, but during this past year, we all know our mission of building a prosperous and resilient community through business leadership has never been more important to businesses and our community as a whole. As we journey through these unprecedented times of economic uncertainty through a global health public crisis, the Greater Fayetteville Chamber has utilized innovative solutions to continue to be the strongest advocate for the business community. Recently, our Greater Fayetteville Chamber took place in a united community effort to rebrand ourselves as Can Do Carolina. I cannot think of a better theme to begin a new era in our chamber and in our community as we transition from these challenging times through the united brand that's focused on the four pillars: finding a way, caring for one another, protecting the world, and always going further. It is these pillars that has allowed us to face these challenging times over the past year, and as we transition into this new post-pandemic world, Can Do Carolina will find a way to come out stronger as a business community than we ever have before. For the Greater Fayetteville Chamber, the next step in this progression begins today. So I would like to introduce Tammy Thurman of Piedmont Natural Gas. She's the Vice Chairman of the Greater Fayetteville Chamber and the Chairwoman of the search committee that brought us Shari, and she's going to introduce our new president and CEO now. Tammy?
Good afternoon, everyone. Wait a minute. No. We're about to make history today. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. I am Tammy Thurman, Senior Manager of Community and Government Relations for Piedmont Natural Gas. I am beyond excited to be on the board today. I'm beyond excited to be a citizen of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I am beyond excited about our new Greater Fayetteville Chamber. Anybody else excited today? Yes. Before I begin, I just want to make sure Mayor Colvin's here, City Manager, County Manager. I just want the three of you, oh yes, Commissioner, Senator. I want all of you to know that our committee put in almost 500 volunteer hours to put in a new CEO today. So the reason why I pointed out these leaders is because we're going to need a W-2 form, and I'm just joking. Yeah, not really, but yeah. If we had it to do all over again, I tell you, I would not do it. No, because we have the absolute perfect person to lead our chamber, to lead our business community. This lady comes from Connecticut, and when I tell you, I had sent out over 60-some applications, 60-some resumes to our team, which included Brian, Pastor Fletcher, Jerome, George, Lisa, is she here? Lisa, I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody. For us to go over, and I remember Pastor Fletcher emailing me one time. He said, I've just organized 25 resumes. I was like, oh my goodness, I am so appreciative because he has so much to do, but we are taking our time to make sure that Fayetteville is on track. So this lady came to my email box. I mean, from every person that was on the committee. She came to my email box, and I began to read her references. I began to read her resume and all of the 30-plus years experience. Oh, my goodness. I don't want to date you now, but I mean, I really have to give credit where credit is due. And then to go down her resume, and I know just a little bit about lobbying because lobbying is what we do at utility industry, but to see and to know that she brings not only the chamber experience, the leadership experience of a chamber, but she's also bringing the lobby into that, which is beyond phenomenal, right? So I could go on and on and on, but I will not. I want to introduce to some and present to others our new CEO and president of the Greater Fayetteville Chamber, Ms. Shari Fiveash.
Thank you all so much. And today really is about me saying thank you and us joining as a team, because I truly believe it's not me, it's all of us together working as a team together to make this community that much better and stronger in partnership. So first off, I want to say thank you to the chamber and to the board and the committee that brought us all together. And Tammy, you're right. I do have some experience, whether it be in the chamber world, whether it be in the association world, whether it be in the economic development world, whether it be in the tourism world, because I've done pieces and parts and a lot of consulting in a lot of different places. But my husband and I, we vacationed in the Outer Banks for almost 30 years. We actually got married in the Outer Banks. And we always knew that we wanted to end up somewhere in this area. Yeah. And my husband drugged me across the country. And I am a strong woman, but I did follow him to all those places. And why have I had so many different venues and jobs is because when he takes a job, then I'm left to find a job. So, you do the best you can, and you find whatever's the best job out there. And I've been blessed with some outstanding jobs, but they're not always in the same field. So I have a very diverse background with a lot of unique situations, with a lot of unique things, from Branson, Missouri to Lexington, Kentucky. I ran the chamber there. I ran it in northern Missouri. I ran it in Connecticut. I've got some great chamber background. I've got some great tourism background. I've got some great association business, statewide associations. So I've even owned hotels. So I'm very diverse, and I love the hospitality industry. I have a passion to give, and I believe you have to give more than what that member is paying for. And I think maybe that's a change that we need to do within the chamber, and we'll do that going forward. But back to the thanks. I think it's very important that we thank both the city and the county for making this community what it is, because it drew us here. And when we decided to come here and we checked it out, we were impressed that this is a place that when I interviewed here, I told the board or the team, the committee, that I have never been more comfortable in an interview in all my life. In fact, I thought maybe I was a little too comfortable because I kind of slid down in my chair and kind of got comfortable, and it really worried me. I told my husband, I said, I might have been way too forward to these people. But it worked out really well, and we are blessed to be here. One of the things looking forward to the future, 2020 was a year of lemons in my book. And I was talking to the team at the chamber, which I have to thank for keeping it intact and keeping it running over the time. They went without their CEO, but they kept it going, and that's really important. But as we were talking to this morning, I said, you know, we need to take what we have, which is a bowl of lemons, and we're going to make some lemonade over the next year. And let's move forward. I've talked to the school superintendent and told him I've got some programs I'd like to use that are a lemonade stand that the small businesses can help the kids in schools learn how to do business plans. And they can do a business plan for a lemonade stand. But there's lots of other programs that we can do too. But we're going to make some lemonade out of those lemons that have come out of last year, and get some small businesses open. And let's look for some education and things that we can do for small businesses, and linking large businesses as well, and offering programs that join us all together. So we're going to grow this community and look for partnerships with the economic development, with the tourism sector, with every facet of this community, so that we are in partnership together, moving everybody higher. I'm not into silos. I'm into working as a partner with everybody, and I hope everybody is agreeable to do that as a whole. I'm all about the woodpeckers. Yes, absolutely. And I sure hope we get to go to opening day, honey. I don't know. We don't even have our tickets yet, but I'm hoping maybe.
You're a VIP. We'll make it accept.
Ooh, yes. It's nice to be new. We have bought a home, and we love it. Hopefully I'll get it unpacked someday in the near future. Cape Fear Hospital has been wonderful. My sciatica went crazy. I've never had it before, and they took care of me. I'm thankful to them as well. But I'm more than thankful that each and every one of you showed up today and is willing to partner with us and the chamber and help us grow, because we need your help. There's a lot of things that have happened in the past that we have to get over and move forward and move up, and we are going to, with a lot of help from a lot of people in this room. So it is with my great honor that I thank you for being here, and thank you in advance for helping us move forward in the near future. Tammy, I think you have some things.
So, as I said, today for me is marking history because I've served on the board, but not to this capacity. And I'm just really super honored to stand next to you and to know that I had a little part in bringing you here.
You had a big part.
Yeah, just a little small part in bringing you here. So, with that said, I would like to make history today, being your first official day. A lot of you, hopefully you can hear it, but you may not know that I am a motivational speaker, and I have a business called A Nation of Sisters. And that business is not part of the chamber, but as of this moment, I would like to be a part of the chamber.
Well, my first membership. Thank you so much.
And that's not it.
Oh,
That's not how the story ends. I have another person here by the name of Marcus Doss, and if you can come up, sir.
well, I met Marcus Doss.
Did you?
I did.
Well, Marcus Doss has an announcement that he would like to make as well for you.
I'm Marcus Doss. I'm hairstylist, and my business is a small business. I love the chamber and what it's going for, so I'm going to become a member too.
Thank you, Marcus.
So we have Tanisha. Did you notate that he is officially becoming a member? So with that said, George, if you could come up, please, sir. Everything today, George does not like any attention. Look at him. He doesn't want me to say anything, but I do have to say thank you so much for putting this together, for giving me direction, giving us direction on how we should do things, and that this needed to be done. All I will say is thank you, because I'm not going to cry, but thank you so much for who you are and who you are to this community and who you are to the chamber. We could not have made this happen without you. Sure.
Thank you so much for that. You know, where the world dials 911, Scott, you answer the phone. And I want you to know, every business in Fayetteville, small, medium, or large, if you dial 911, the Chamber of Commerce will answer the phone. We are about building this community. It has been my distinct pleasure for 46 years to be a chamber member. I joined when I was 4. But Mayor, thank you. Glenn, God bless you. Amy, you're the very best. Doug, they don't make a better city manager anywhere. So let's all pull together. Let's work hard. And let's make this the best chamber, not in North Carolina, but in America. God bless each of you.
I think this is where we say play ball. Play ball. Thank you very much for joining us. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
And I'll just say we'll be around for a few minutes if y'all want to come up and meet Shari if you hadn't had a chance to do that. Any questions you may have, and I've kind of felt like I was at church for a minute there, Tammy. So is there anybody else who's not a chamber member who would like to become? Please let us know now. But thank y'all all again very much for your attendance, and feel free to stay around for a few minutes and meet Shari or any questions you may have. Thank y'all.